You know you shouldn't buy it, but you do anyway. You don't need it. You already have 3 similar things at home. It won't make you happier. You know this. And yet, you click Buy Now. 2 days later, the package arrives. You open it. You feel nothing. Maybe a tiny spark of excitement that dies in 30 seconds. Then you put it somewhere, and you forget about it. Until the next time, when you buy something else you don't need. Again, this isn't a shopping problem. This is a virus. The consumerism virus. And it's not your fault you're infected. You were designed to catch it. The entire economic system depends on you staying sick. But there's a cure. And it comes from one of the most unconventional poets in Japanese history, Santō-ka, a wandering monk who owned nothing, wanted nothing, and found everything. His philosophy is the antidote to consumerism. And today, you'll learn how to use it. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you can't stop spending, what the consumerism virus actually is, and how the Santō-ka Spirit cures it permanently. Subscribe and comment. What's the last thing you bought that you didn't need? Now let's talk about the virus killing your wealth. Chapter 1. The Consumerism Virus. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was 31 years old. She made $78,000 per year. Comfortable, stable, no dependents, no major debts. She should have been building wealth. Instead, she was drowning in consumption. Not because she was irresponsible, not because she was stupid, but because she was infected. Here's what Sarah's spending looked like over just 3 months. Month 1, new running shoes, $140. She already had 2 pairs. Skincare subscription box, $45 per month. She used maybe half of it. Lululemon leggings, $118. She owned 12 pairs already. Home decor from Target, $83. Throw pillows, candles, picture frames, none needed. Books from Amazon, $67. 3 books she still hasn't read. Total unnecessary spending month 1, $453. Month 2, kitchen gadget she saw on TikTok, $79. Used once. Another skincare subscription, $35 per month, different brand. Cute coffee mugs, $42 for a set of 4. She has 23 mugs already. New workout clothes, $160. Because new clothes motivate you, right? Plants and plant accessories, $98. 2 plants died within a month. Total unnecessary spending month 2, $414. Month 3, upgraded phone, $1,200. Her old phone worked perfectly fine. New phone case and accessories, $89. Subscription to meditation app, $15 per month, used twice. Organization containers, $123 from the Container Store. Random Amazon orders, $207. Half of it still in boxes unopened. Total unnecessary spending month 3, $1,634. 3-month total, $2,501 on things she didn't need. That's $10,000 per year. Over 10 years, $100,000 plus compound investment returns, closer to $175,000 in lost wealth. Sarah didn't see this. She only saw individual purchases. $40 here, $80 there. It felt manageable. It felt normal. But this is how the virus works. Small, constant consumption that feels harmless, but destroys wealth systematically. Here's what makes it a virus. It spreads. It replicates. It defends itself. And it makes you sick while convincing you you're fine. Chapter 2. The 3 stages of infection minus 3:30 to 6 o'clock. The consumerism virus infects in 3 stages. Sarah experienced all 3. Stage 1. The exposure you don't wake up wanting things. You're exposed to wanting. Sarah's phone. 83 pickups per day. Average American checks their phone 96 times per day. Every pickup is an exposure event. Instagram feed, influencers showing products. TikTok, must-have recommendations, unboxing videos. YouTube ads, targeted based on her browsing history. Email inbox, 47 promotional emails per day. Amazon homepage, recommended for you based on purchase patterns. Each exposure deposits a seed. You need this. You deserve this. This will make you happier. 2,600 marketing messages per day. That's the average American's exposure rate. Sarah wasn't weak. She was overwhelmed. This is stage 1. Constant exposure creates constant desire. Stage 2. The rationalization. Now comes the brilliant part of the virus. It teaches you to justify infection. Sarah never thought, I'm wasting money on things I don't need. She thought, these running shoes are an investment in my health. This skincare is self-care. These organization containers will help me declutter. The irony, this upgraded phone will last longer. Her old phone still works. I work hard. I deserve nice things. Every purchase had a story, a justification, a reason that made it seem rational, even virtuous. The virus doesn't attack your logic. It hijacks it. It turns your intelligence against you by making consumption feel responsible. This is stage 2. The virus teaches you to defend it. Stage 3. The dependency. The final stage is, you can't stop even when you want to. Sarah tried, multiple times. She deleted shopping apps, re-downloaded them 3 days later. She unsubscribed from promotional emails, resubscribed to get a discount code. She committed to no-buy months, broke it within 12 days. She budgeted strictly, then justified exceptions until the budget meant nothing. Why couldn't she stop? Because the virus had rewired her reward system. Every purchase triggered dopamine. Bored? Buy something. Stressed? Buy something. Sad? Buy something. Celebrated something? Buy something. Saw someone else buy something? Buy something. She wasn't shopping anymore. She was medicating with consumption. This is stage 3, chemical dependency on buying. Sarah was fully infected, and she had no idea because everyone around her was equally infected. It felt normal. Chapter 3, Meeting Santō-ka. Sarah hit her breaking point when she moved apartments. She packed everything she owned, and as she packed, she realized something horrifying. 60% of what she owned, she'd forgotten she had. Boxes of unopened purchases, clothes with tags still on, kitchen gadgets never used, books never read, skincare products expired, thousands of dollars of stuff representing tens of thousands of dollars in lost wealth if invested instead. All sitting unused, taking up space, weighing her down. That's when she found a book at the thrift store where she was donating her excess. A thin book of poetry by Santōka, a Japanese monk who lived from 1882 to 1940. She almost didn't buy it. 10 years of consuming everything, and she almost passed on the one thing that would cure her. She bought it, and it changed everything. Who was Santōka? Santōka was a wandering Zen monk who spent most of his adult life walking through rural Japan with nothing but a begging bowl, a travel sack, and the clothes on his back. He owned nothing. He wanted nothing. He consumed nothing beyond basic survival. But here's what matters. He wasn't miserable. He was free. And his poetry captures a state of being that's the complete opposite of consumerism. He wrote haiku about rain, fallen leaves, walking alone, simple moments. His most famous poem, Into My Begging Bowl 2, Hailstones. That's it. That's the whole poem. No complaint. No desire for it to be different. Just acceptance. Just presence, just enough. Sarah read his poetry and realized she'd been living the exact opposite life. Santō-ka walked and owned nothing and felt everything. Sarah stayed home and owned everything and felt nothing. That contrast was the beginning of her cure. Chapter 4. The Santō-ka Spirit. 3 Principles. Sarah spent 6 months studying Santōka and practicing what she learned. These 3 principles cured her consumption addiction. Principle 1. Kanten no kokoro, the heart of simplicity. It means the heart that finds richness in simplicity, not accumulation. Santoka wrote, "Completely alone, I am not lonely. The moon is enough. The moon, that's it. No possessions needed to feel complete." Sarah's practice was, she started with one question before every purchase. Will I remember this moment in 1 year? The running shoes? No. The throw pillows? No. The phone upgrade? No. The kitchen gadget? No. But there were things she would remember. Dinner with her sister? Yes. Weekend camping trip? Yes. Learning to paint? Yes. She redirected money from forgettable consumption to memorable experiences. Not because experiences are always better, but because they aligned with what actually mattered to her. First month of practice. Spending dropped from average $1,200 per month on non-essentials to $280. Saved $920. But more importantly, she remembered the month. She'd forgotten the previous 12 months entirely. Principle 2. Ichigo Funmai. This moment fully. Ichigo Funmai. This is a variation of Ichigo Ichi, but specific to Santōka's teaching. It means this moment, this breath, fully lived. Nothing else needed. Santōka wrote, "Walking, just walking. Spring water, just spring water. Not walking while thinking about what you don't have. Not drinking while wishing for better water. Just complete presence with what is." The consumerism virus creates this pattern. You're never where you are. You're always thinking about what's next. What you could have. What you should buy. What would make this moment better? You're eating dinner while scrolling Instagram, looking at food you're not eating. You're wearing clothes while looking at clothes you don't own. You're in your apartment, looking at apartments you can't afford. You're living your life while shopping for a different life. Sarah's practice was, she implemented purchase purgatory. Any non-essential item she wanted, she'd add to a list and wait 30 days. If after 30 days she still wanted it and could explain why without using the words deserve, sale, or everyone, she could buy it. Result, 92% of items on her list felt completely irrelevant after 30 days. She'd forgotten she even wanted them. The 8% she still wanted, those were legitimate, considered purchases that she used and valued. This is Ichigo Funmai applied. Be fully present with what you have now, not perpetually shopping for a different now. Principle 3. Mokuzen no tabi, the silent journey. Mokuzen no tabi. It means the journey of quiet walking, where you need nothing because you're not running from anything. Santōka spent his life walking, not to arrive somewhere, just walking. In silence, with nothing, he wrote, "I have no home. I am at home everywhere." The deep truth is, most consumption is running. Running from boredom. Running from discomfort. Running from yourself. You buy things to fill a void, but the void isn't a lack of things. It's a lack of peace with yourself. Sarah's practice was, she started a daily 15-minute practice. Sit in her apartment with her phone off, doing absolutely nothing. No shopping, no scrolling, no consuming, just sitting. The first week was torture. Her mind screamed. She wanted to buy something, check something, do something. By week 3, something shifted. The constant craving quieted. She could just be, without needing anything. After 3 months of this practice, her compulsive spending disappeared almost entirely. Why? Because she'd stopped running from the discomfort that drove consumption. The results were, after 6 months of practicing the Santō-ka Spirit, monthly spending on non-essentials dropped from $1,200 to $150. Annual savings, $12,600. Items in her apartment, reduced by 63% through deliberate decluttering. Satisfaction with life, increased dramatically. Compulsive purchasing urges, 97% reduction. She wasn't depriving herself. She was freeing herself. Chapter 5. The Cure in Practice. So how do you cure the consumerism virus? Not through willpower, not through budgeting harder, through the Santō-ka Spirit. Step 1. Acknowledge infection. Stop pretending your consumption is normal or fine. If you buy things you don't need regularly, you're infected. That's okay. Most people are. But you can't cure what you won't acknowledge. Step 2. Practice Kanten no Kokoro simplicity heart. Before any purchase, ask yourself, will I remember this in 1 year? If no, don't buy it. Redirect that money to what you will remember or invest it. Step 3. Practice Ichigo Funmai, this moment fully. Implement 30-day purchase purgatory. Any want gets added to a list and sits for 30 days. 90% of wants die in 30 days. The 10% that survive are real needs or deeply considered desires. Step 4. Practice Mokuzan no Tabai, the silent journey. For 15 minutes daily, sit with yourself. No phone, no consumption, no distraction. Let the discomfort surface. Don't medicate it with buying. Just let it be. This practice cures the dependency. You stop needing consumption to feel okay. Step 5. Declutter as diagnosis. Remove 60% of what you own. If you haven't used it in 6 months, you don't need it. The process of removing excess makes you viscerally aware of how much you've consumed pointlessly. This awareness prevents future infection. The Santoka mantra. When you want to buy something, remember Santoka's teaching. Already, I have everything I need. Not, I can't afford this. Not, I'm depriving myself. Just, I already have everything I need. Because you do. The virus just convinced you otherwise. So here's what you need to understand about the consumerism virus. You're not weak for being infected. The entire economic system depends on you staying sick. Trillions of dollars are spent making you want things you don't need. But you can choose immunity. Through the Santō-ka Spirit, through simplicity, through presence, through silence. Santoka revealed that the wandering life with nothing is the richest life. Because you carry no weight. You want nothing. You are free. You don't have to become a wandering monk. But you can adopt the spirit. Stop accumulating. Start appreciating. Stop wanting more. Start being present with enough. Stop running from discomfort. Start sitting with yourself. Here's your challenge this week. Implement 30-day purchase purgatory. Create a list. Any non-essential purchase goes on the list and waits 30 days. If this video made you realize you're infected, good. Awareness is the first step to immunity. Subscribe for the cure to every financial virus society infects you with. Remember, you already have everything you need. Ancient principles, modern prosperity. This is Monetisum. Thank you for watching.